Hello, my name is Joyen, and I'm from the Philippines.
Can you tell us a little bit about your visit here to the U.S.?
My trip here to the US, well, it's actually more of for my other persona, which is the burlesque persona, the colorful unicorn burlesque persona. Uh, I've been invited to do a rope bondage and burlesque fusion act at the Asian Burlesque Festival in New York. And yeah, that's my biggest show. That's the biggest thing that I'm here in the US for. But as a rope bondage dominatrix, I'm here basically to be schooled, to elevate my skills in rope, to bring home something new to the Philippines.
Now you said your other persona. What is your true persona? Is that your dom side?
I am quite confused, getting confused with that, actually. Um, I think they are all true. I think they are all true in a way. Every girl has a sweet and colorful, playful side, and as well as a dominant, mean bitch side, I guess. So uh, I play both, and I feel like they're both true. Am I allowed to say bitch?
Yeah, that's okay. We're cool with that. Tell us a little bit about your experience on the other side of the world, what that's like compared to here.
Oh, on the other side of the world, meaning the Philippines.
Yes.
Well, in the Philippines, I was actually, let's compare with my experience here in the US. My experience so far in the US has been humbling, because in the Philippines, it's a conservative Catholic country. I'm the only one who does this, these taboo, quote unquote, things openly. So, in there, I guess I'm a bit of an authority. But in here, as as I was saying a while ago, the competition is great. Everyone is doing this. Everyone is getting better at their skills in the alternative arts. So here I am. I'm a newcomer here. I'm learning a lot from everybody. Uh, Everything's been done here. You know, whereas whereas in the Philippines, I have to be the one doing things for the first time. So, this is a learning experience for me over here in the US. Well, in the Philippines, I guess I teach what what I learn here. Thanks, guys.
Okay, cool. So you're a pioneer back home.
Yeah, it's a small pond.
And when did you first get into this, and how did it happen?
Well, I've said this many times in interviews. This was all by accident. Okay. Call me a bit dense, but I didn't know that rope bondage was taboo. I didn't know that kink was taboo. To me, it was common sense, to communicate and to get consent from all participating parties, to craft with rope. That's it's all an art form to me as someone who strongly appreciates Japanese culture. So I didn't know that it was all weird and sexual and taboo and shit. I only found out when people started noticing back home. They would, raise an eyebrow at me and think that what I was doing was sexual. I didn't get it, So I started becoming an educator as well, uh, because we have to teach people back home what it means to be kinky, what BDSM means, and that it's not always sexual.
Hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Mm.
Well, since we're speaking about sex, tell us a little bit more
Uh
about
oh.
your sexual experiences. Like, what's your favorite sex position, or do you have a sexy story you can tell us?
Okay. About sex. Surprisingly, no wait, hold on, because people don't want to hear that I'm monogamous, right? Hmm. That's totally unsexy. Okay. Um, what is my favorite sex position? It's doggy because it really gets up in there, in the right
Mm,
places.
okay.
The dog from the Philippines. Yeah, it's funny because I pertain to myself sometimes as a rope mongrel, since I would describe myself as someone who grew up in the streets of rope bondage and BDSM,
Mm,
i.e., the Philippines.
okay. What turns you on?
What turns me on? I am actually a sapiosexual, which means I am turned on mainly by intelligence. There are a lot of good-looking people, and nowadays you can do plastic surgery if you're not good-looking, But what you can't change are the smarts. First and foremost, you have to be able to connect with me on that level first. Sex is easy. Maybe learning new skills in kink is easy, as I have discovered here in the US. But being smart, that's not easy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, if people wanted to find you, how would they do that online?
Well, I am the face of the Manila kink scene, so you just have to Google my name, Joyen BDSM Manila. My social media, Instagram, Facebook, FetLife is Joyen. That's my name twice. Um, and if you want, I'm very easily reachable on email. It's Joyen at the-uncolored.com, spelled Britishly.
Okay. Speaking of color, I notice your eyes are red.
Red. I'm also a part-time vampire.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's your true eye color? Is that
Everything is black. My hair, my eye color, they're both black. But I like to change them easily depending on the season or my feelings.
Okay. Now, after the U.S., where are you planning to go next?
Well, I'm doing a lot of events with B-Side Productions, my talent representation in Manila, as in we're teaching a lot of classes all throughout the month, as well as pop-ups in the B-Side venues mainly. Then in July, I'm already in talks with the Asian burlesque queen Suki Singapora, because I'm going to Singapore in July. So watch out for that. Something might happen there.
Okay. So we can expect to be seeing a lot of you this year.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm going back to the US maybe September and November. So watch out for that. I don't know my plans yet, but I'll be here definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Is there anything else you want to share with audiences?
Like what?
Whatever you want.
I guess that's it. Did I forget anything? Yeah, I plugged the social media. Burlesque is separate. Um, yeah, that's it. The gigs. Oh yeah. Okay. So, in my quest to put the Manila BDSM scene on the map of global BDSM, right? We will be having a regular quarterly BDSM balls, which are generally sort of tame play-ish parties, introductory to vanilla parties. At 2020, that's a B-side venue in La Fuerza Plaza in Chino Rosas Avenue in Manila. We will hold that regularly, in case you want to catch up on the BDSM scene in Manila. Also, we just started the annual Kink Carnival last year. Kink Carnival. So that's, we invite kinky vendors, we invite kinky performers. We're trying to invite, all over the world, international performers. That's partly why I'm here. I'm recruiting. I'm recruiting people to partake in that. That will be in October, Halloween month. Usually in the Philippines, Halloween month, that is our peak season for alternative events. So make sure you book that flight, check it out. We'll be there. Look for us. I gave you my social media, so follow that. It's gonna be a big thing. It's gonna be Manila's big thing in the kink world.
Okay, well, Joan, thank you so much for visiting, and we wish you well.